Hello everyone, this is Ted with Oaxray, and today we're going to go over how you can make some money on Brookstone.com using Oaxray. As we get started on Brookstone.com, I want to check out Ebates and Raise, see what type of discounts we can get. And let's see. Ebates.com has 10% cash back today. Looks like they're normally at 5%, and there's a site-wide sale where if you order $250, you get $75 off. We're going to focus on the $10 off a $50 program right here. That's equivalent to 20% off. So we're going to get our cash back, plus we're going to get about 20% off. And if I scroll over to Raise, I see that they have one gift card. It's not even 1%. I've seen this up to 10%, but it looks really low today, so I probably wouldn't even buy a gift card in this case, just since the value is so low. You're not going to save a lot of money. So I'm going back to Brookstone, and let's see. I'm going to go over to audio. Now, depending on what you're approved for, may depend on and what your specialty is, will depend on what category you go to. They have a lot of toys, games, just a lot of different items here. So I'm going to put 60 per page here. The default is 24. I moved it to 60 so we don't have to run Oaxray as much. And I'm going to run Oaxray a few times. I'm going to move over to page 2 as Oaxray is running so we don't end up having to wait. Page 3, page 4. Generally, Oaxray will take about a second per item to run. So if you're on 60 per page, generally it takes about a minute. So it's been about 30 seconds. It's about halfway done. So I'm going to move over to some drones and see if we can find anything on this page. And I think our first one's done. Looks like it's a smaller page. And we can see a few items. This teal color on my screen means the items have no seller or no FBA seller. And the only thing profitable, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on my buys. This is going to sort by my rank, ROI, net profit threshold here. And click on my buys. It looks like on Amazon this is $25.66 and $9.99 on Brookstone. If I scroll over a little bit, I can see Brookstone does not have an image for some reason, but let's check it out. Make sure these are matching items. Spin pad, grip table, handle. Okay. And we move back over to Amazon, make sure these items match up properly. Spin pad, grip table. Everything looks good. It looks like this is selling for about 2.5 times the price on Brookstone, so it's selling for $25.71. 2 customer reviews. It's a 3-star, so I would definitely recommend checking out why it is a 3-star and not a 5-star or like a 4. So let's click on that and see what happens. So I got this as a gift, and I loved it, and not for Kindle. Okay, so this person is mad it's not for a Kindle. It's not really a quality issue. And the suction cup. Okay, so because this complaint seems to be more of a compatibility issue and not an actual product issue, I would probably go for this anyways. Okay, so we have the ability on this item to sell on Amazon. I would recommend that you click this to make sure that you're able to sell this item on Amazon. And as you scroll down, check for the weight and size of this thing. So product dimension 6 by 6 by 1 inch, so it's going to be a pretty small item. It's only 8 ounces, so a lot of these will fit in a box. The rank is 21,135 in computers and accessories, and this has been available for about a year. It's December 2016 right now at the time of this video. So since we know it's going to be easy to ship, the margin seems to be there. Let's click on the FBA fee calculator and see what we get. This is just an extension that I downloaded called Fee Calculator, and that makes this screen auto-populate. So I'm on the Amazon Revenue Calculator, so I'm going to put it in for 25. Let me go back to my page and see what it's selling for exactly. 25.71. 25.71. Gotta scroll down. Cost to ship to Amazon is probably only going to be 50 cents or so, because this is super light and it's a small item. Probably going to be able to put a lot of these in a box going to Amazon. Cost of the product, it's not going to be $9.99. That's what it says on the site, because if I were to order this, I'd order it probably in at least $50 increments. So I put 5 of these in my cart, and then I'd get $10 off, or I'd try to get to the $100 threshold. So that's 20% off. Then I'm also going to use my Ebates and get an additional 10% off. Okay, so we're going to get about 30% off. We're going to pay approximately $7 for this item. I know the math works out, so it's going to be like $7.25 exactly, or something like that. Let's just put $7.20. There we go. Okay, so if we sell this item for $25.71, Amazon selling fees are going to be $1.54. Fulfillment by Amazon, only $3.41. And if we take out our cost, we are going to make $13.53 on the item. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up a basic calculator, and I'm going to go back. 13.53. Looks like this is 188% ROI on this item. Let me quickly go back over some of the things that you should look at. First, look at your reviews. This is going to kind of tell you how likely you are to get returns. If you see a lot of 1 stars, then you're probably going to get returns. The reason I'm overlooking this 3-star, normally I like to buy things that are near 4-star, 4-star above, is because this is the negative feedback here is not about product quality. It's about the item not fitting the Kindle. So if I were to buy this, I would probably put in some bullet points and say what it specifically fits or what it's specifically made for, and probably say it doesn't fit the Kindle in some way or another, because we don't want any more negative customer reviews on it. Also, make sure you can sell the item by clicking on Sell on Amazon, and Amazon will tell you if you were able to sell the item, if it lets you add it to a shipment or not. And finally, check your weight and check your size to see how easy this item is going to be to ship in. Then go to the FBA fee calculator and make sure that the Amazon FBA fees are exactly as you expect. And once you put in your cost, your sell price, and your ship to Amazon price, we can see what your return on investment will be, and you can do those basic calculations. Make sure that you understand the basic sales ranks of different categories. Every category has a different sales rank, and it means a different thing. So a book ranked 20,000 is different from a clothing ranked 20,000. So that's why I recommend people kind of buy a few items and see how those sales rank items do in various categories, or specialize in 1 or 2 categories so that you know how fast things sell, or you can use a tool to make those approximations. Thank you guys very much. Have a great day and make some money using Oaxray.